good sweet potato chips. Is that what I'm eating?
Actually, those are snacks, but aren't they delicious?
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, welcome to Featured by Frenchie. I'm here today with Diane at Pet Once in Cranberry. And I'm eating dog food today, is what I'm doing. Actually, it's a dog treat. Thanks so much for joining me today.
My pleasure.
Tell me what pets want.
Well, they want fresh, all-natural pet food made with the very best ingredients. So literally everything in my shop is made with product that you would put on your dinner table. So it's USDA grade or better, so lots of organics in this shop, or from suppliers that are getting their organic certification. And literally, you could eat this, but the FDA says we shouldn't put labeling on that people should eat the food because we want it for the critters, for the puppies and the kitties.
Right,
instead.
the nutrition is based directly for the dog.
Exactly.
So, but like joking aside, these are just sweet potatoes.
Yes, I actually eat those as I make them.
I would too.
They are sweet potatoes that
I
are
was gonna eat
dehydrated.
one, but I'm eating another.
They're good, aren't they?
They're delicious. So tell me, what is different and the importance of you're making this dog food?
Yes.
And you're supplying it for people. What's the difference between just buying it at the grocery store?
So food that is made that you buy in general at the grocery store or at the big box
Right.
stores, it is mass produced. It is made with questionable quality ingredients. I'll just tell you that it's actually kind of scary.
Okay.
So even what you read on the label is misleading, and how they put those ingredient panels together is not what you think it is when you read it. And second of all, they do a burn and churn. So they cook it at a very high temperature, and they cook it really fast because they have to crank out a lot of product.
So it's killing the nutrition.
Absolutely. They burn it right out. So
Right.
my product is actually made with this human grade, super high quality ingredient, and then we cook it in small batches at low temperatures. And these are made literally fresh for me every month. So what you see here are sample size bags. I ask people, try a sample, try a pound. Let's get the right flavor, let's get the right mix for your dog and or cat. And it's delivered so that it's fresh. So my food is never sold past 90 days of age because it's fresh food.
Right.
And
it doesn't smell actually.
well, it doesn't,
I mean, looking from someone like a human, looking
Right.
at just, oh, you offer dog food. I mean,
it's
sometimes
not
you can-
stinky.
Right.
But if you put that in front of your dog or cat, and I actually encourage people to do that. I have a few videos on my Facebook page of this very phenomenon.
We'll link that.
If you put a little sample of your dog food and a little sample of my dog food on a plate in front of your pet, and you ask them to choose, no kidding, it's just no contest.
Right.
Because my food is so fresh, your pet can smell the difference.
I
Your
love
pet knows
that.
fresh.
I think it's really important because we are, as a society, starting to, I think, turn the corner and get a little more health conscious. I know myself, I am, my family, I have children. And so why wouldn't you do that to pets? Because you want to prolong their life. I know we spoke specifically about your Great Dane, correct?
Well, somebody else's great.
Oh,
Dane.
somebody else's, okay.
Yeah, but mine, yes, my dogs turned down food and literally went on a hunger strike, and was told that he might have a thyroid condition. Well,
Okay.
I hunted this food out, had it flown in from Cincinnati. I put it in front of him. He hit it like a ton of bricks, and he's never looked back.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's wonderful. Well, let's walk a little bit here and check some things out. So tell me a little more. We have typical like the dog food or cat food that are just
Right.
like the little pebble size. And you have other things. I mean, I'm eating your treats with your sweet potato.
Yes, I have.
I'm not
amazing
trying
treats.
that. We're not doing it. I can't go that far. I'm not eating turkey.
Don't want you
chicken.
to.
No.
Don't want you to.
But I see you have pork skin rolls, tails. I mean, do you produce these as well?
I actually work with a colleague who takes all of those amazing meaty parts that we wouldn't eat and really, don't have any business eating an
Sure.
oxtail.
Right,
You don't need
right.
to eat that. But great for a dog, and truly we dehydrate them without chemicals and without nastiness and turn them into amazing treats. So for example, I was just talking to somebody you're going to meet shortly about beef knuckle slices.
Ooh.
These look nasty, but are absolutely irresistible to puppies.
Love it.
And if you've got an aggressive chewer, this is amazing power for teeth cleaning, and they're just
Safe and healthy.
safe and healthy.
I love it. Let's check some of the products you have out in the store. Okay, so the food is almost a second step to what you can start with to get your dog healthy. What do you specifically offer to figure those things out?
Yeah, well, a lot of people come in and they know exactly what they want when it comes to food. But a lot of people are struggling with, my dog is having itching, my dog has sores, my dog has a variety of symptoms, and they need some help. And I have a test for allergies and intolerances that is extremely helpful. So I'm just going to show you. I have a report. It's an extremely detailed report. It's based on fur DNA. So,
That's wonderful.
So the customer literally collects a small fur sample, and it will tell me whether a dog is allergic not just to beef, but whether a dog is allergic to beef jerky, beef
It's very specific.
beef liver, beef muscle. So I can break it down and literally remove allergens from a dog's diet, as opposed to putting a dog on medicine to cover up the symptoms.
Or having to play a lot of trial and error. Either cut that time frame down and say, send this out and here we go.
Correct. So really simple test. The owner collects the hair sample themselves, and they send it off to an independent laboratory, and then if the owner chooses to share that report with me, I take the time, research what food will be safe for the dog. If it's my food, great. If it's not, I help to research a food that will be appropriate for the animal, whether or not it's mine, but I do recommend sources of food that will be appropriate, high quality, things that I can stand behind.
Sure. I love that. We featured a chiropractor, hi Dr. Kate, and she does hair samples as well to find things out for us as people. And I think that technology should go into our pet world. I mean, they're part of our family, and it's very uninvasive then, it's simple, and that's fantastic. I'm glad you shared that, because it would take, for me, I'm very impatient. So just having that timing back, instead of let's try this, let's take this out of the diet, and it's so unique to knowing exactly what they need and you're being able to read that.
And if I may, I'll just tell you, we're going to supply some pictures of the before and after.
Absolutely.
I'm inside of a grooming shop, Forever Green Dog Boutique, and the owner had a kitty that literally had massive open sores. It was definitely allergy. We started off using an all-natural skin salve to help the sores heal, but we did an allergy test on the kitty, found out exactly what the problem was, and I removed the allergen from the kitty's diet, and you're going to see the before and afters. The kitty's skin is completely healed, the fur is back, and there is a very happy kitty.
So there's proof behind the conversation.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about a little bit more proof we have. We'll come back to our accessories. Yes, this is not part of the shirt today, but we have a special guest.
Yes, we do.
Someone very close to you, actually.
Very close to me.
Will you please introduce?
Yes, my sister is here with my nephew dog, Seamus. Seamus is a red and white Irish setter, and you can see his coat is absolutely gorgeous. When Seamus started my food, he still had a beautiful coat, but it was much thinner. And Lynn can attest to the fact that her groomer has even commented on how beautiful it was. The white is even super thick. There's no transparency. You don't see down to his skin. And you can see, like, look at, I know, I'm touching your fluff. Look, I'm touching your fluff.
Very fluffy. He felt like the red got deeper too.
Yeah, Lynn, tell me, I mean, did you notice just the texture, the smell? What was the biggest difference you noticed from the dog food with Seamus?
We just the first thing we actually noticed was the red seemed like it was so much deeper, and then his coat started getting really thick, and we were like,
Cool.
wow. I mean,
You're getting healthy.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are. What a sweet dog. No, I wanted the testimony. I mean, we had spoke about Seamus and that coat and that heaviness, but you can see that breed has hair, but it's not corset at all. I mean, there's a fluffy, sweet silkiness to Seamus's coat, and that's just from your dog food.
Yes.
And of course, a little tender love too.
And he may get a few of Aunt Diane's treats too. We're just saying.
Oh, I'll share my sweet potato treats with you, Seamus. I'll send you home with some sweet potato chips. Well, thank you, Lynn, and thank you, Seamus, for coming in.
Thanks, Lynn.
Well, we have a few more things to talk about that pets want, and what pet doesn't want to look good aside from their coat. You have a good friend that has what you said their name is Dee's Designs.
Yes, Dorothy Tatter makes some amazing bling for puppy collars.
Oh, my shirt.
And some amazing things for us to tote our puppy stuff in.
Great.
So, you know, you're reaching for the totes. I think they're adorable. If you're a kitty owner or a puppy owner, you've got stuff to haul around for your pet. And she makes it fun and beautiful. And I don't know about you, but if you're
Absolutely.
if you love your pets, you know, you may want to have some cute stuff for yourself. But my absolute favorite thing that she does are the bow ties and the flowers for the collars. These are made in such a way that they are not annoying to your dog. I know because
they're soft too.
Oh, they're super soft. They're washable. You don't have to worry about your dog chewing off things that are bad. She works very hard to make sure that they're safe. And Seamus, our model dog, actually has a few of these items. My own dogs have more than a few of these items. And you can actually see my dog modeling some bow ties on my Facebook page.
I'm seeing how I can put clips in here for my girls. I mean, I had it on my shirt, but I can see some hair accessory. Dee,
You bet.
we're going to be talking here, Miss Dorothy. But they have bandanas. I mean, I think it's fun when, especially when you're taking your dog out, parks
Yes.
or whatnot. Help to identify a little bit more too. But something bright, and they are a soft, washable material. Even just a pet lover that doesn't have a pet, like I have my 3 kids, I don't need one just yet.
Mhm.
But I mean, I could see my girls toting one of these bags around with their cats, things like that.
Oh,
So
you bet.
I love that. Well, I love that you're featuring these other artists in a way for
Right.
your store too.
Well, we like to help other businesses too, so you know everybody's in this together.
Absolutely, and it's a one-stop shop. Then you can get your dog healthy on the inside, make him look stylish on the outside, and it's all
Good.
inclusive.
It's all good.
I can't thank you enough, Diane. This has been great. I mean, I am itching for the puppy phase right now, so you know we'll be in touch.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I was just astounded by the amount of time and effort, your heart that's in this. You can tell that, I mean, you love your pets, and we do. I had a chocolate lab for years, and getting his coat to be the right way, just from not having the experience other than, you know, just research on my own, but to have an expert in the field.
I
I'll
want to be here
have
to
one
help.
now. I
I'm
love
here
it.
to help. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Really appreciate
My
this.
pleasure. It's my pleasure. I love what I do. I love Pet Once here at Cranberry. If you have any questions, you know we will make sure that you get the information. Diane, thank you again.
Thank you.
I hope you all have a blessed day, and we'll see you next week.